I chose to do the lesson plan of Pause for People. I think that this would be a great lesson plan for children who are brought into the classroom or dropped off on a phone, or whenever they get picked up, they immediately ask for the phone. I think that this would be a good one for parents to see. We could send handouts for them home so parents can see what we kind of talked about. This lesson plan just goes through why it's important to be off of devices when we're around people. It helps us self-regulate whenever we are transitioning from technology to face-to-face interactions. We are aligning. We can see all of the standards that we are meeting. We see that we're meeting 1D, 3D, 7B, 7C, and 7D for our IT or ISTE standards. I love that it comes in a Spanish version because a lot of classes, or the class that I teach has a lot of Spanish children and a lot of Spanish speaking families. I think that this lesson plan would be a great one. We start off with asking them if we're ever watching TV and somebody asks us to stop. We ask them what they're feeling when that happens. We continue on and saying that we can feel frustrated when something happens like that. We go on and we continue going through the slides, asking questions. We can tell somebody why we feel that way, and also it shows us that we can do these things to be respectful. It may have something to do with somebody has to tell us something important. They also want us to know, like, if we're talking and you're not looking at us or the screen's on, that we don't think that you're listening. And it may also have to go with somewhere of doing something. So we have to allow children to understand that there are sometimes we can't be on our device all the time, so we do have to cut that off and kind of just shut down the device. And then we can go on and we talk about how we're going to say goodbye to the devices when it's hard and we know that it's frustrating for them. We have a chant that I think would be really useful for children because they can grasp those, and like we can help them out as we're saying these. We use classroom chants in my room all the time and the kids love it. They have a poem also, and I think that a poem would be really nice for children to see, and also we can print that out and give it to parents and they can also use it at home. I think that these would be awesome to have around the room. I like that it's pause, breathe, finish up. So pause, we're going to hold our hands out like we're backing up. Breathe, we're going to sweep our hands up to our chest, and then finishing up, we're going to say goodbye with our both hands. Those are easy movements that children can do, and they can do them all the time. So we're going to also go through a routine and act it out and show what it looks like. I think that this would be great for them to be partnered up and they can practice, but it also would be great for first the teacher do it and then they try it and then we can do it as a group. I think that that would be a great item for all children to see. So like they say, we're going to pair up students and then we're going to read our first scene. I don't think that I would do as many scenes with the young kids that I have. I know this is for kindergarten, but I also see that this is something that I would use in the classroom to help them understand why we need to put our devices away and how it helps them calm down. I really like this lesson plan. It shows us and it tells us things that we can say so we can get the lesson done and we can have children understand. I think that this lesson plan would be just great to share with parents and other classrooms that we also have in the building. I think, and I like that at the end they have the handouts that we can give to students, but also they can be handed out to parents at the door. I also really like at the end that there's a reflection and how children can share how they feel doing this. I think that overall this lesson plan is a really good way to start and show children that it's okay to be off our devices for a while and not have to have it in our hands all the time. And I think that 30 minutes for the lesson is a great time because a lot of children are going to lose interest in it, or if it's too long, it's just not going to work out well in the classroom.